This episode of Queen of the Ratchet is being sponsored by Crackified Fried Chicken. I don't know what they're lacing that shit with, but stop eating it. We're also being sponsored by two words, shut and up. A lot of you bitches are talking too much these days and you just need to shut up.
I think you may want to hear from us something cute and shady. But there's just one thing.
Y'all want us to
You
get
see,
messy,
we never ever do nothing cute.
but I don't.
Well, I got some tea for you.
Spill it, bitch, and make my cup runneth over.
Word around town is that bitch Tremaine.
Get a chef rod in that messy ass bitch Tremaine.
Koala, don't do nothing stupid, bitch. I'm trying to go to Bella No J's.
Any, mini, miny, mo, catch a tiger by it. That song is one of the many songs that you can find from the Queen of the Ratchet chorus. You can listen to that song on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, any musical streaming service you like. Go get your life. And we're back. Hopefully here to remind you hoes not to take this shit too seriously. Pardon the interruption, but I don't know who needs to hear this. Go ahead and file the divorce papers. He's sleeping with men behind your back. Now, Maleficent, you know people are out here skeptical and losing their minds as it is. Why would you put that in the atrosphere? I'm just flat out tired of all these girls putting their man on their social media page thinking that he ain't doing nothing behind closed doors. Cinderella. Pardon the privileged interruption, but what Charming and I choose to do behind closed doors is none of your melanated business. Stop acting like you easing on down the road when you know you done tripped in the gutter a couple of times. I'm setting a bland-ass boundary and not letting my relationship with my man be discussed on this podcast. I love when hoes put the word my in front of man when we know that that sour skittle was made for the streets, alleyways, and bathhouses. Maleficent, are you good, girl? Because you've been on 10 since you pulled up into the parking lot. Let's be clear, you were the one that dated the white devil himself, Hades. Hold up, you colonized collard green. What does my relationship with Hades got to do with anything in this conversation? Well, girl, no shade, but let's talk about it. You the one that's talking about black fairy lives when your ass is the one staying on the gentrified side of town. From my colonized perspective, they're never going to be happy. During the pandemic, when checks were sent out, they were the main ones seasonally complaining that it wasn't enough. You know what? If Maleficent wasn't busy snorting pixie dust, she wouldn't have this goddamn problem. Baby girl, I ain't never popped a pill or snuffed any pixie dust. You confusing me with yourself and Sleeping Beauty. You're the reason why she's knocked out now, because she popped too many Xanaxes. You know, I hate to bring Jesus into this discussion. Then don't, bitch. Pray for the sins, but don't feel like you have to preach at me. You see, when you don't know the almighty petty one, you end up in clinics and doctor visits. Right, Herbie Puss? Oh, shananabuba. In other news, Cinderella, let's talk about how Belle is suing you because you are changing the laws and won't let her be married to a beast. Can I make a colonized comment? There's just too much going on right now. You have the pronouns, the LGBTQAA, just so much. Like, I just want things to be back to simplicity and normal. And no, we're not going to practice bestiality in fairy tale land. Bitch, we are imaginary characters. Why can't Belle be married to a beast? Dying heifers, can I get an invite to the library? Gothel, I didn't know you knew how to read, bitch. Last time you tried to, you was stuttering all night. Damn, Herbie Puss, I ain't heard from you in a while. You've been on your back for so long, you decided to come up for air and breathe, bitch. How we go from going on a hiatus to just giving each other hell? You know, it's all love if you ask me. We're often imitated, but never dupe. You know that word, bitch. How do y'all hoes handle being famous and people knowing your name and being like, oh my God, that's Queen of the Ratchet? To all the fans, if you see me out and you want to speak, don't. Well, if you see me out, buy me lunch and, you know, keep it moving. If you see me out, don't feel like you have to say Ashananabuba, because some of y'all hoes just don't know how to say it. Ashananabuba. Petty audience, don't listen to these hoes. If you see us out, hit a death drop. If you don't know what a death drop is, Google it, bitch. I don't know who needs to hear this, but call your mama. She misses you. With that being said, we hope that you're following everything that's Queen of the Ratchet. Till next time.